Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and it's time for our day one, like, mini patch review, I guess it counts, as the JAILER banned from Standard and Wild. Is Druid still broken? Where exactly is the dust for the card? Are we getting a dust refund? Has Blizzard scammed us? We'll talk about that, as well as there was a shop update with one of the coolest new portraits I've seen in a while. Not Cthulhu cool, but pretty cool. And also some returning portraits are in the shop if you are interested. And if you enjoy the content on the channel, if you feel like I've earned your subscription, please hit that sub button down below. Give the video a like. We are on the road to 75,000 subscribers. We're getting awfully close. I'd really appreciate it if you would hit that button. So yes, it's hard to even know that the update's live. There wasn't like a pop-up for it. There's not even like a ban thing over the JAILER. Just basically, if it's in a deck, it's not eligible. It just appears like that. But many players noticed that if you want to disenchant it, there's no full dust refund. He's been banned. Typically, a card gets banned or altered in any way. We get dust for it, and that's not happening. And people are wondering, are we getting scammed? Well, I went onto Twitter and I asked, it appears there are no dust refunds at the moment for the JAILER ban. Is this intended, or will he not grant a refund until he's posted bail? Basically, they said he won't be released or back into it until he's posted bail, the next balance patch and all that. Because if you're not aware, the JAILER will be put back into the game. He's not just deleted, although would people be that upset? Yeah, probably. But he'll either be reworked or there'll be nerfs that go alongside him that make him okay. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But Ridiculous Hat responded here. The pace of this ban meant we couldn't get a dust refund in right now. It's not possible to do that with the server patches, because if you're not aware, it was like a hotfix, right? Like data only. It's kind of unprecedented. I believe we had like that Grim patron, Frenzied patron, or whatever patron that got banned for temporarily because of the corpse issue. I don't recall if that gave a dust refund. I don't remember. But regardless, I think they ended up giving it later. But for this, yeah, it hasn't happened. And you'll say we'll have more info here as we get closer to the balance patch discussed in the notes. So apparently the technology is not there to give us our dust yet, which sucks because, like, let's say you just crafted that deck, which I saw plenty of comments about that, and now you're stuck with a deck that maybe you can't play as well, and you can't get your extra dust to play something else. But that goes into our next topic. Is Druid still busted? And yeah, probably is. Like, honestly, I had a lot of people also comment, and I mentioned this too. JAILER is like not the problem. It's basically enabled by insane mana cheat, hard draw, armor gain, and very quickly after the ban went live, we had meaty post, JAILER banned, Hearthstone saved, thumbs up, just joking, #1 legend with Druid, no JAILER. And as I figured, it's just gonna be a lot more about Fizzle and Ignis, basically getting that weapon, getting copies of it, because you still can scam to insane amount of mana really quickly. Yogg is still 0 mana. The only difference here is that you can actually kind of interact with their board, right? Like, you can still interact with their board, no matter what board they put out. Hopefully, well, you might only have like 2 mana, but you can kind of deal with it. And let's say they go for a 10 mana Ignis weapon. In theory, you can Viper it, but a lot of times you just die when they do it because they go 1 mana Wind Fury. A bunch of weapon boss to kill you, but still, Druid is playable still, probably arguably top tier. At least you can kind of interact with it. It doesn't feel as bad. And also, Tic Tac tweeted this out. Yeah, Druid is totally nerfed now. Thank God JAILER is gone. He also hit rank 1 legend with Druid. To be fair, these guys are already high ranked. I believe Meaty was ranked 4 legend when he started. But still, yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna be surprised that Druid is still gonna be really solid. As you can see here, this list actually doesn't even have a new brick on. Purely about ramping, drawing, and then fizzling. And then the ETC contains a Freya, which can copy your hand, which in slower matchups can allow you to copy Fizzle, which can allow you to basically go infinite. You fizzle your Fizzle, the snapshot gives you a Fizzle, then you put another snapshot into your deck, that gives you another Fizzle, and so on, right? You can literally go infinite. So like Druid can always find a way if there's any type of win condition to work when you have cards like Embrace of Nature that tutor your Nourish and give you insane ramp and draw. And you also have Frost Lotus Seedling when combined with Solar Eclipse is like 4 mana, gain 20 Armor, Aquatic Form is 0 mana, draw 1. Spread the Word is 0 mana, draw 2. There's just way too much cheap stuff going on for Druid. But as they said, they are going to address this deck further on the next balance patch. But if you're wondering, is Druid still busted? Yeah, it's pretty darn busted. And even looking at Donkey's site, it's the only place that I could find any reliable data. It's very limited, but still, one of the top decks, Druid. Druid, only 200 games, but the I think this is the list that we saw Tic Tac post. This might just be his win rate, only 200 games, 60%. Train Druid, Drum Druid's also really good, but you can see there's multiple, like Tony S. This has Tony in it, I believe, because it was before the ban. But yeah, you can see the numbers are very limited, but yeah, Druid's still pretty good, but at least it does probably, hopefully feel a little bit better to face, and maybe it won't be as popular, but yeah, we're gonna need another balance patch, and we know it's coming, so at least they made some means to make it not feel as terrible while we wait for the patch that hopefully makes things feel better. But man, these patches, I feel like the balance scheduling and just the balance in the game just out of whack, but that has a lot to do with power creep and how crazy it is, and I think we might talk about that in a future video. But anyways, let's move on to the shop update, because there's a really new cool portrait to show and some returning favorites you might want to check out. So in the shop right now, Stepfather Lor'themar bundle, and by the way, cat, there's a cat in the picture, so automatically just wins me over. But yeah, new Hunter portrait, more of the basic one. Doesn't have any crazy animations or anything, but he has some really, at least for me, really cool emotes, kind of gangster feel. I like it. It costs like $10 USD, 1,000 runestones, and he looks and sounds like this.
Lor'themar versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin.
We need to have a talk. Are you talking to me? We have come to an understanding. You do me great honor. By the Don's mustache! Stop messing about. You will sleep with the Murlocs tonight.
I am watching closely.
Crime Street sends its regards.
My apologies.
True.
Yeah, you get the 500 packs. Again, buy it if you'd like it. And then there is the returning portrait from not too long ago. I think it was Castle Nathri, if I remember correctly. But regardless, Wicked Prince Kael'thas bundle comes with 5 mage packs. You get the Kael'thas portrait. It's for mage. It's either $8.75 Canadian, so I think $7.50 USD, and then or 1,000 gold. You can buy it in game with gold if you have it. So yeah, if you missed out on that portrait, not too bad of one, and yeah, it's available there if you want. And yeah, tomorrow we should have our new best decks video post Tony ban, and we'll include some twist stuff. If you want to try out XL Wonders, I've seen a lot of cool decks out there, so we should have a bunch of deck recommendations tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and hopefully dodge those druids, my friends.